Hey, what's up, everybody? Rajay back again. What is going on this Wednesday evening? Back to share another beer, getting a few things before I jump over later on to Beer Chugs channel for a little What the ABV. So welcome back to another beer chat. So get ready to crack open one here from Evil Twin Brewing. Hopefully you guys are having a pretty good hump day out there. And this one is actually going to be an interesting one to take a look at. It is actually going to be their Island Bliss, which I'll get up here in 1 second. Give me just check one thing here. Check 1, 2. I was looking for something I didn't actually have that I thought I did up there. But this is the Island Bliss from Evil Twin Brewing. Now on it says malt beverage with natural flavor. You look it up, they say it's a New England style IPA. It comes in at 5.8% ABV. So this one will have a little bit of a juicy appeal. Again, no date on the can, but that is Evil Twin for you. Shout out to the people in the chat. We got Vanessa in the house. Cheers, Vanessa. Good to see you. We've also got Erie in the house. What is going on, Erie? Good to see you as well. And hopefully you guys are doing good tonight. So let's go ahead and talk about this brew here. We also got Mercy in the house. Cheers, Adam. Good to see you as well. So Evil Twin, a solid brewery that a lot of people are familiar with. And one that I picked up on our last beer run again. Always like to see the different things they come up with. Their different titles and different styles are sometimes quite interesting. For this, got the IPA glass. So there you go on the beer itself. Kind of has that yellowish type glow to it. Nice big head to open up the aromas, which sits pretty much as an eggshell white color on the head itself. Definitely get the feel of it being a New England style IPA. Nice fruitiness coming out of it. Get like a feel of guava, tropical type sensation to the beer. Very nice. I feel like they may have put something in here to add a little bit of that smoothness you often get with these type of brews. Almost kind of like the lactose feel that makes it a little bit of like a creaminess, or so to speak. Taste-wise, definitely has a nice tropical feel to it. I get that guava, which I believe guava was used in this one. Almost has like a light, like coconut type sensation, but I don't think they use coconut in it, but it kind of gives the feel again of being on an island somewhere in the tropics. I'll have to look at the ingredients for this one, but it's got a little bit of a tonic-y type feel to it. Definitely got the bitterness there like an IPA. Not overly bitter, but you do have the lingering effect in the aftertaste of it as well. You can really feel it sit in the throat area, feel it in the cheek area. Definitely has an astringency factor going on. It's not one that's really moving the needle for me as much as some of their other beers. But as far as a New England style IPA, you definitely get that. You got a little bit of a sweetness, a little bit of a juiciness factor. You are definitely getting that feel coming through on it. Maybe I just had too many New England IPAs that at a point it's kind of like they stop to really throw you back any. They just become so everyday-ish in some regard. Shout out to Blake TV in the house. Cheers, Rod and panel. Is there a panel? I don't see a panel. Is there a panel? Here he says, LMAO, what panel do you see, Blake? Oops, met chat, brain fart. LOL. Blake seeing extra people in the house. Long day. Definitely felt like a long day to me, that's for sure. It's just like one of those days when time just drags through and you're sitting there really like counting how much longer you actually have. It did feel kind of like a Monday. Blake said, me too, Yuri. And Adam's a great brewery. Love their pink lemonade IPA during Mardi Gras in February. Just launched 3 new beers in UK supermarkets as well. Yeah, they're always coming up with some unique things there. Tomorrow here's rain. Rain makes it slower. Yeah, we had rain today. That might have been part of it, the rain effect we actually had taking place. I do get a little bit of that, what I consider also almost a baking soda type feel. And I tend to pick that up with a lot of the New England IPA type styles. It just kind of sits there in my throat feeling like that's what it becomes associated with for me. But I mean, if I was going to have a New England IPA, I wouldn't complain about this one. I think it'd be a one and done if I ordered at the bar, though. So that being said, it's decent, not great, but decent. And even Evil Twins allowed to not have everything up to the upper tier like they usually do. What is going on, Mitch? Cheers, my friend. How you doing, brother? Just hanging out, social distancing still, right? Just up the road from you up here, and nothing really too big happening. Picked this up on a beer run this past Saturday or Sunday, I can't remember, to Party Source, which I know you know, Mitch, as well, and decided to come on and talk about the beer. Cheers, Beer Hound out in the OC. What is going on, my friend? Cheers to you. Another channel to check out for some beer. And actually, Orange County is starting to open some of their things, I believe, like by this weekend. So it'll be interesting. OC will be a test area. Seem to be working longer at home than when I'm at the office. Yeah, that can definitely happen. I actually get more stuff done when I work from home than going to the office, but it's a lot easier too, not having to make that commute. That's for sure. Ray makes corn, corn makes whiskey. So that's a nice circle of life right there. Tunis in the house, and whiskey makes you quit. Makes you QT feel a little frisky. I don't think QT needs much to feel frisky. Not a fan of the grapefruit brew. Yeah, with this one, you're not really getting a grapefruit. It's definitely more of a tropical feel than citrusy. Like I said, you get like a guava coming through. You get almost like a coconut type feel in it. But it's definitely the name is right. Island Bliss. For those of you that didn't see the can, here is the can again as well. And for this type of beer, it feels like you'd be on an island drinking this one. So they got the name right for sure. And Blake says, cheers to Mercy Beers, to Mr. Beer Hound, and to Tunis. And everything makes QT feel frisky. I agree. El Champion, Tuna says. And I'm enjoying Heady Topper and Focal Banger now. Oh, very nice. Jealous of that, Hound. 2 beers that are on my list to get at some point in my life because we can't get those out here. But when we get back out west, they are definitely on the radar. He said, this is true. Talking about QT. And cheers to Blake. And doing the same here. Stay away from everyone, man. I'm over it. Yeah, pretty much. You know, it's kind of like, I guess now by nature, I'm kind of considered like, you know, extrovert and a lot of this stuff. But I'm kind of digging the social distance and not being bothered with people, not having to be out there and the hustle and bustle of it all. I'm enjoy working from home. Some of the people are like saying they're fatigued by it. I'm actually digging it myself. Cheers to Blake. And been working the whole time and still got my stimulus. Life is good. There you go. Yeah, the stimulus stuff is all rolling out still. I think the second ones, the people that didn't get them in the first round are supposed to get them by May. So next week or two, hopefully everybody gets their checks there as well that can use that for whatever. Wish we could get a year. Exactly. I'm working too, Beer Hound. Yeah, so everybody's working for the weekend. Speaking of which, I might take a 3-day weekend next weekend, I think. Maybe take off Monday or something. And picking up a little bit of orange out of that one now as well. So, Evil Twin, always a solid brewery. And I also mentioned on there that I actually decided to do some different things I was going to look at to put to the store. And I need to get some other things so I can rock some of the gear here for the channel. So I figured I'd share that with you guys here as well. Wanted to see how it looked to get some stuff printed on some other pieces. And one thing I got, although I don't need it now because now it's warming up, but was actually another type of hoodie here with the BeerVentures. And then on the back, the YouTube subscribe type situation. So gonna check this out, and like I said, now that I got it here, it's a little warmer. Won't have to wear it as much, but occasionally you might get a cool night, and I may check that out. And then just some other different t-shirts, trying to get a little bit. This was like an off-color type cream for a t-shirt as well. Then it's got that on the back. And then I did one kind of in the gray color because the base is in the white as it is. See how this logo kicked over? So that one actually came out pretty decent as well. So these just came today actually to check out. So those are some more tees there as well. Let me see. Yeah, sweet weekend. I love ripping up our kitchen this weekend. Oh man, you got Alan going to be working this weekend doing that. Vanessa said hello. Gary said, "Yup, love it. Thanks." Hey Vanessa, I got to get my spending on. Oh, I appreciate you, Gary. And let me see here. And then the other thing I got was actually, I know you were thinking about it, Erie, as well. So I had this other box here, right there, that actually to get the new logo on some of the hats. So let me get this baby open. Trash, trash, trash. So here are the new hats, right? So, and these are all the trucker style hats. So that's like the white on white right there with the new logo on it as well. And then I did one with the white and the red, which you can see as well. And then I did one with the white and the black. So that is there too. So just some new stuff to kind of mess around with. There's some other things I'll be putting in there as well, but these are kind of the latest new things. I do have one of the mask comments that we'll be covering up for a while. So I'm going to have a BeerVentures mask that I'll actually be rocking. I think that's supposed to get here later this week. So either that or the bandana. I don't know, but I figure if I got to wear some stuff, why not put my name on it, right? So there you go. Mercy said, yep, at least it's a short week next week here in the UK. As a week on Friday is May the bank holiday plus VE Day anniversary. Oh, so you got a short week to look forward to. That's nice. Our next short week will actually be the fourth week of May, I guess. It's when that Monday of Memorial Day would be. So that'll be nice for that to be a short week. At least for those that get Memorial Day off. Not everybody gets Memorial Day off. I've been brewing homebrew a lot. Got a Kolsch and a keg, a New England IPA finishing up with Keg Friday. Got another grain bill yesterday, another New England IPA, a Treehouse Julia's clone recipe. Very nice. But you definitely been pretty active since being back and everything. So that is pretty awesome. Yeah, we still got to get together at some point. I would definitely enjoy checking out some of your brews there, Mitch. Grocery shopping Friday, enough spending for me. Yeah, grocery shopping can definitely add up. Plus, you're about to see, if you haven't seen already, like you may start seeing the meat prices go up with some of these breaks in the chain that are taking place. I haven't seen it too much here yet, but they're expecting, as they said, it usually would trail about 3 to 4 weeks after. So you're having these plants that are going through what they're going through, and they're expecting meat prices to actually jump up here shortly. So that will be interesting to see what happens. Yep, Alan's going to be getting me some Mother's Day stuff. Yeah, he is. Yeah, that'll be here in a few weeks as well. But I thought I'd just share some of that there as well. But I can't win for losing. Yes, we will hook up ASAP. Yeah, it's just timing. It's like a lot of stuff that's going on. And you were down there in Tennessee for a while, I know, with work and everything like that, and things are bouncing around. So yeah, we'll definitely get something hooked up at some point. We said we're only half an hour, I think, apart. So I did see a report this week that so far Cincinnati is still planning to hold Oktoberfest in October. So Germany's already canceled their Oktoberfest. So if we hold it for this year, we'll have the largest Oktoberfest in the world, most likely. Depending if people travel or not, I guess you could say. But usually we're second biggest. So we'll have to see what happens there. But traveling is kind of interesting right now. It's like if people are comfortable wanting to do that, only one airline is requiring masks of everybody, and that's JetBlue from what I've seen. Some are recommending it, but JetBlue is requiring passengers and employees to wear masks. So it makes sense as far as, you not giving it to somebody else. I think people that don't wear masks is kind of a selfish act on their part, in my opinion. Talking about stuff being closed until November. Well, depending where you're at, we have like, I think 20 states or something that are supposed to be kind of somewhat opening back up in the next couple weeks, depending where you're at. Where Blake's at, his state is going to be opening up with some of their stuff down there. I know Texas is opening up with stuff. I thought where you're at, the South Carolina area, they're going to be having some stuff come open as well. The one year we make a plan for VidCon, this crap happens and it's canceled. Yeah, that does suck for sure. VidCon is always one of the conferences I thought would be a cool one to actually get out and check out at some point. They just today announced the refunding of Reds tickets to the season holders. So anybody has like Reds tickets, like probably any of the stadiums are starting to refund people back because of the season. Our governor may as well. We got to F and social distancing. Yeah. Well, you guys have some of your stuff coming back open. What's up, Thrash? Cheers, my friend. Happy hump day to you, brother. He says we are, but still wants to stay at home order. Yeah, it's having a cake in both ways, right? Which, again, I hate that saying because obviously, if you have cake, you also want to eat it. But yeah, he's trying to play it both ways. Well, thanks, brother. Appreciate that, Thrash. Always appreciate the likes. Yeah, somebody out there in the world that hit the dislike even before I was anywhere even close to going live. So shout out to that person. You just make me better. Throwing out thumbs down before anybody's even live. I know you got a job to do. Haters gonna hate. That's all right. I don't mind. Mercy said cheers to Thrash. Blake said cheers to Thrash as well. People from Charleston come into our town because their places are more strict. with the amounts of people in stores. Ours don't count. Yeah, that's what you're going to have. People jumping over state lines to do stuff. I mean, at one point, our Kentucky governor was looking at doing something to enforce if people went to Tennessee across the border, because Tennessee, they're one of the states about to open, and they were kind of lax on stuff. So I don't know how you're going to be able to enforce some of the stuff like that, but you're going to see those type of things. Even when I went to get this beer and other beers this past weekend, it's supposed to be social distancing inside the store, and people were still closer than they should have been. And some people had masks, some people didn't. It's kind of like, I don't know. I haven't said anything to anybody directly, but I almost feel like I'm getting to that point. It's like, dude, why don't you have something on? But then I don't want to get too close to them if they don't. A little bit of pineapple in this one too. But yeah, but at 9 o'clock, supposed to jump over to Beer Chugs. What the ABV? I don't know. It's becoming so popular. I'm hoping I got a spot. He sent me an email last night about playing this week, so hopefully I'm on the panel over there. Going to try to get that number 5 win, and see if I can take it up the ladder. People are closing in on me. I only got 4 wins over there thus far, so I need to increase the number. What the ABV? That's right. It's a popular game. And Beer Chugs, check him out if you haven't checked out Beer Chugs. And he actually has the What the ABV gear and stuff happening as well. There's Thrash. Thrash is a winner over there too. Get your win on is right. And Thrash is trying to get to number 3 over there. So he's got 2 wins under his belt. So I've actually come to look forward to those games. But last week I was actually out because I had to take care of some stuff. So I just chimed in on the comments on the end of the second one just about. But definitely worth giving it a try over there. With that being said, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this baby up, put this stuff away. Thanks for swinging in to say hello this evening. And then we'll start running things again tomorrow night with the longer streams. Going to have the Beer Flow show tomorrow night, of course. Then we're going to have Fan Fun Friday on Friday. And then we're going to have the Saturday night show and then also Sunday afternoon show. So we had fun last weekend doing all those different ones. We'll do it again. And then that way, if people want to look to join some of these, they can join as well. Yeah, let you catch up. Let you come a little closer. Well, I think you might be tied with Bumpy over there now, right? Doesn't Bumpy have 2 wins maybe? Or maybe he's still at 1. I can't remember. I know you won at least 1. Always exhausted to try to stay up. Yes, it's a fun time staying up and playing the game for sure. And I would catch you later as well. And she says bye to the chat. I'm going to go ahead and sign off and go get this stuff out the way, a few more things. And then if you're around at 9 o'clock Eastern, jump over to Beer Chugs. We will be there playing What the ABV. Cheers. And I look forward to catching up with you guys soon. Keep drinking those good craft beers. And remember, there's always time.